Let me bring in Sarah Kate Ellis, who is president and CEO of GLAAD. It's good to have you here again. Your reaction to this ruling?
Yeah, I think your correspondent nailed it, that Justice Sotomayor really laid out what slippery slope this leads to. And this is about catering to a very small minority of parents at the expense of taxpayers. The school board approved these books, the will of the voters. It's very undemocratic, it's un-American, and it targets LGBTQ people specifically.
Justice Alito wrote in his opinion that this case violated the family's religious rights because, quote, they substantially interfere with the religious development of a child, and that carries with it precisely the kind of objective danger to the free exercise of religion that the First Amendment was designed to prevent. What's your response to that argument?
My response is that the Supreme Court decided a long time ago that separate is not equal in the classroom, and now is prioritizing the rights of a small group to segregate LGBTQ families. We're in every school, in every classroom, in every community, in every workplace, and in every family. And so this is about pulling us out of that and using religion as a weapon to do that.
I want to play for you what some supporters of the decision had to say outside the court today.
This is a huge win for families, for children, and for parents. This case is a huge indicator of how we're going to proceed as a nation in regards to protecting the family and cultivating the family and the rights that families have.
Children shouldn't be the ones having to make these decisions for themselves in the classroom. Parents should be involved. We want to be a respectful community. We want to make sure that there's room for everyone, and that includes being able to opt out.
But what is the net effect, as you see it, of this decision? What does it mean for kids?
I have to respond to what I just saw, because that totally devalues and disregards my family. My wife and I have two kids. They're 16 years old. When they were little, 4, 5, their favorite book was Mommy and Mama, because it was a picture book and it reflected their family. And they loved it so much that they used to fight over it. So we had to get 2 to reflect their family. That's all we're talking about. We are families too. And that comment and those comments say that we're not families, and that unravels who we are and devalues and puts us as second-class citizens in this country. And to me, that's a direct attack on freedom and equality in this country, the base of who we are.
Let me ask you more broadly, well, I guess actually more specifically on another topic about the issue of equality. Yesterday was the 10th anniversary of the landmark gay marriage ruling. I was covering the White House then. I have vivid memories of what happened there and the White House that night being lit up in rainbow colors. I wonder what the feeling is in the community now. Do you think that that is settled law?
I think that this Supreme Court and this administration has taught us one thing, that nothing is settled and everything is up for grabs. And they're rewriting what America is supposed to be about and how progress in this country is supposed to move forward. And so I think that our community is very much focused on our marriages, focused on our trans community. This administration also is using trans people as scapegoats. I think when the White House in the press room was talking about these picture books, they were citing trans people. Most of these books are about gay and lesbian people. And so there's this real dog whistle going on, an attack on our community on every level. This past legislative session, there were over 600 anti-LGBTQ bills that were put forth. We just want to live our lives, contribute to society, whether we're lesbian, trans, gay, or bi. And I think that these folks are asking for carved out special rights just for them, which is something that they've always blamed our community for, when we've just wanted equal rights. But I think marriage is on the table, and I think our community is very well aware of that.
Sarah Kate Ellis, a conversation that surely will be continued, but thank you